I've been on a mission trying to blow the money away. 'Cause I know I won't need it when I'm 6 feet in the grave. What's the point of all the numbers in your bank account if you ain't really got nobody you can count on? Only one advice I can say is run. Better go outside and seek the scorching sun. I think there's more than one. I see the scorching sun. I think there's more than one. Who this motherfucker trying to take my spot? Spin the block, put a red on the dot. Had a couple lines, but it all went ahead. Now I'm making her plans in the back of the Benz. Hey, I'm at the top. All of the women thicker than the plot. All of the women thicker than the plot. All of the women thicker than the plot. Trying to take my spot. Making her plans in the back of the Benz. Trying to take my spot. Making her plans in the back of the Benz. Trying to take my spot. Making our plans in the back of the Trill. Trying to take my making our plans in the back of the Who this motherfucker trying to take my spot? Spin the block, put a red on the dot. Had a couple lines, but it all went ahead. Now I'm making our plans in the back of the Benz. Hey, I'm at the top. All of the women thicker than the plot. We about to win again, blessing God. I'm about to send a message to the stars. Yeah. What if I came back again and again? I do not plan to leave until I get a win. Stand next to me, get a whiff of the wind. This should be smelling like sin. I'm at the top and the prophets be talking, they plotting, they scheming, they mobbing. She all alone in the lobby. I'm in the after party, dripping Versace. I've been on a mission trying to blow the money away. 'Cause I know I won't need it when I'm 6 feet in the grave. What's the point of all the numbers in your bank account if you ain't really got nobody you can count on? Only one advice I can say is run. Better go outside and seek the scorching sun.
Good morning, buddies. Oh, hey, your daddy cakes. That's actually incorrect. I should update the way that works. Good morning. Hi, friends. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, my command is playing the last song I will listen to on Spotify. Which, that is a good song, but it is not the song that we're just listening to. I see. Yes. Good morning, though. Congrats on getting first, Daddy Cakes. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day so far. Let me change the game. Oops. To art. 1 a.m. Well, good morning. Good morning. Early morning then to you. it's kind of morning, technically, right? I'm gonna set up my bubble blower for the day, and then we can get started on the art. I did not finish it over the weekend. Instead, we restarted our Minecraft server, so I was doing that this weekend instead of drawing on the emotes. Oopsies. But that's okay. Alright, that part of it, and then we're gonna do this part of it. Minecraft? Yeah! Minecraft! Bubble time, and then we'll get started. Hi, Grim. Not the mice raft. Hi, Grim One. Welcome in. You're literally playing right now. Nice. It'll probably be another 2 hours before we pull that up on stream. But Minecraft is so fun. Super fun. Super fun. Table. background. Go to the drawing scene. Oh. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Is it a server? It is a server. It's a community server. If you're on the Discord, go into the Minecraft channel, and under the pinned comments, you'll find the instructions on how to join. Basically, the TLDR is that you go into the thread for joining, and you put your Mojang username in, and you ping Jeremy. And then, after you ping Jeremy, or me, I can do it too, but I don't have the ability to do it all times, you know, because I'm not at home all times. But one of us will add you to the server, and then you can have the server. The major rules are just be respectful of other people's stuff, you know? Which I think you'd be good with. What the hell happened with your mouth then? Wait, what happened to my mouth? What do you mean? What happened to my mouth? What do you mean? I got an itchy leg. I got an itchy leg. That's okay. I have an itchy leg, but that's okay. Alright, now we can come over here. Hold on. Wait for it. There I am. Alright, Alright, we were doing... Stars or bubbles, bow, heart, fill. Oh, I have to shade bow. Which I wasn't looking forward to, because it is not... We're gonna hide the hairlines so I don't have to deal with that. And then we're gonna get started. So we're gonna make a vector layer, we're gonna make a clipping mask, we're gonna change it to opacity to 48. Multiply, grab color, left click, or right click to grab the color. And I'm gonna go to my color wheel and I'm gonna drag it towards the red. And the color a bit darker. And then I'm gonna get the vector line. Good to go. Take that to the corner. Pop it up here. I like that. It's looking good. And then we can switch. I didn't mean to do that. Then we can switch tools. So my own tools. Switch the thickness of some of these layers to be a bit more. God damn it! I don't know what the... I don't know how to do this. I think it's like the microphones are... But I don't know where else to put the mic, so like it doesn't reach out far enough to even get in front of me properly without blocking it. I guess maybe this is better. The issue is my mic is not properly placed, unfortunately. But hopefully this helps a bit. Sorry about that. I was also kind of mumbling, which isn't, you know, isn't good streamer etiquette. But it's okay. I will be better with it. Okay, that's a little too thin. We're making the shadows a little too thin compared to the other emotes. I noticed that the highlights and the shadows are a little thinner than I have them on the other emote, but that's okay. She's angry. There's no highlight. She's just mad. That's the highlight. She just angry. She just angry. That's the highlight. You know? Okay. And then once we have that filled out, we're gonna duplicate it. And then we're gonna rasterize the original, and then we're going to... Excuse me, I'm gonna drink some water is what I'm gonna do. And... Oh, I got sidetracked. Okay, so then once we rasterize it, we can blur that shit. Blur that shit up. And then we can lower the opacity of the other thing. And then we'll do highlights. So another vector layer, clip that shit, make it a screen layer, then go to 48 opacity. And then we're gonna grab that pink again, except for now we're gonna make it towards the pink and grab a lighter shade. Go back to our vector continuous line tool. Come in here and start. I just realized how weird this line looks, but it's such a small weird that I'm okay with leaving it. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. It's fine. So we're gonna come over here, make some big thick lines. Big thick lines. Big thick lines. And then we're gonna make our tool change and switch the lines to be not so thick. And I know I just said I've been making the lines too thin on this one, but the space we have is thin. So I only have so much room. You know? I only got so much room in the grand scheme of it all. Push this just on the outside here. I'm not sure I like the way this curve is looking though. Gotta make sure it looks good, or else it ain't going in. Or else we're starting over. You know? Oh wait, I misunderstood what song this was. I thought it was a different one. I mean, I can still make that noise, but the song does not make that noise. It is a good song, though. It doesn't change the goodness of the song. Alrighty. Alright, that looks kind of shit. But it's really small, so it's whatever, I guess. Duplicate. Rasterize. Blur. Shoulder. My shoulder. Okay, and then change this to 25. Alright, it's good enough. And then we can group all that together. Name it Bow Heart Fills. Then we go to the blue bow, and we make a vector layer, and we clip that shit, and then we make it a multiply layer, and then we lower its opacity to 48, because that's the number that I like to lower it to. And then we come here, and we color grab this blue, and then we make it a bit of a darker blue. And then we grab our vector line tool, and we come in, and we just start laying down the line. Laying down the line. Something, something, towing the line. Probably put a line here as well. A little line here. A little line over here. I do see something that's gonna bug me if I don't fix it. So we're gonna grab this real fast. Boop, boop, boop. We're gonna go boop, boop, boop. To make sure all of our corners are properly done. Okay, cool. Then we did that side, and then over here the shadows are here, and then around the bow. Then we make a corner point here, and it would come back up around like this. Oh, well, that piece isn't going to be visible once we update it, but it's visible there for now, and that's okay. That's okay. We're going up again. Curve it. And then one last to represent the underneath of the bow. Okay, and then we're going to change tools and get in on the beauty of changing line width within Clip Studio Paint. Which doesn't actually always require you to use the line width tool. Sometimes you can just move the lines as you need them, you know? It depends. depends. Like in this case, I can kind of just hide the lines. I don't actually have to mess with their thickness at all. I can just kind of move them a bit as needed. I gotta learn the happy medium in Clip Studio Paint of not overdoing this step of like editing all the lines, because I won't lie, it gets really easy to just get very caught up in editing every little thing. If you're a perfectionist or interested in like consistency, you know. Hi Wanderer, thank you for contributing to science. I appreciate it. How are you doing today? Alright, that looks like handy dandy shadows to me, so we're gonna duplicate, rasterize. I have to sneeze. Hold up. Excuse me. Sorry. And then we're gonna blur that layer. Blur that shit. Too much blur. Too much blur. I am above the weather. Oh no! Bless you, thank you. Or is that a good thing? Are you saying that you're no longer sick? Were you under the weather previously? If so, congrats on being above it now. Sorry you were under it at any point in time. Being sick actually sucks. I know a lot of people have been sick though, that's kind of the issue, right? Like a ton of people have been getting sick lately. But it's good to see. Okay. Oh, I was almost at the right opacity. Alright, now we have this color. We're gonna make it a lighter blue, but I'm gonna make it like a cyan lighter blue. But it's gonna be so close to light blue that it won't matter. Okay. Zoom back in. Thick lines that we will edit. Be less thick. They don't look so bulbous and bulgy. Bulgy. Switch tools. Scratch your head. That's off. Unless you like scratch in your pocket, and then it's not so optional, is it? Because your brain is like, scratch me more. And you have to listen to what your brain says. I mean, I guess you, some cases shouldn't, right? Depending on what your brain is saying. I realize now some people's brains are not in a state to be listened to. So, you know, something. Stop! I'm hitting the wrong key, that's why it keeps doing that. Okay. That. This. That. The rest we can phase out to the side. The beauty of a clipping mask, truly. Okay, come on over here. Change the thickness of our line again. This time we're going to do it on both sides. Make this not look so different that it throws it off. Here. This one I barely even had to move. I guess I did a really good job of placing it the first time. Although I guess I suppose I could make it go like this. That might be better. Okay, cool. Duplicate that, rasterize the original, change this to 25. Where that shit? To about 15. Cool, and we can group all of that together. And create folder and insert layers. And then we can name them Bow Blue Fills. Continue our pattern of making vector layers and setting them to 48 opacity, and then grabbing this color and making it darker. And grabbing our vector line tool and making our shadow lines. Not to be confused with Shadow the Hedgehog. I don't think anybody was confusing it, but just in case. You never know when people might need a clarification. that you're not talking about Shadow the Hedgehog, you know? Yeah, no? Excuse me. Righty. And done with this. Such a small detail, we don't need to blur it because then it'll get lost. And we're gonna do the same with the yellow fill. So 48 opacity, multiply, color grab, make it a bit more orange. Grab the line tool. Boom. 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 Bam. All done. Put those in a group together. Bow, pink, and yellow. Fills. Nice. And I believe that was all the shading we had to do. Which is now meaning one of my favorite parts is coloring the line art. So you guys can see this now. First, before we do any of that, we're gonna group all of our fills together. Create a folder and insert layer and rename it fills dash Angie. And then we're gonna duplicate all of our lines because I want clean versions of them after what we're about to do, which is gonna be rasterizing a lot of the lines. So I'm gonna duplicate this lines folder and we're gonna say lines Angie rasterized. And now I can't rasterize them all at the same time. I've tried before. At least I don't think I can. I don't know, maybe I'm misremembering, but we're gonna go through and we're going to rasterize each one, and then we're going to put it on alpha lock. I guess I could also do clipping masks, but I'm so used to doing it this way. Alright, so we're gonna start with the flesh lines, which are all over here. Now I do see some places where we can clean our line up a bit. Where the hell is my cursor? Okay. Or we can clean the line up a bit. Let's do that. Right here. Alright, and then I also want my hair and star bubble fill to come up where the hair accessories lines are. Since this usually sits up at the very top. Right there. Perfect. Wait, where are the other lines? Oh. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Alright. That's all good. Okay. So then we will come color grab. I'm gonna color grab from here, even though the fist isn't part of this line set. I still think it has the darkest version of this color available for us to use. Alright, so now we're gonna go back to our pen tool. We're gonna change the size of our pen to be quite large. And then we're just gonna go through and color the whole page essentially. And because we have alpha lock on, it's only going to color the stuff that already was there. It won't color the whole page, which is nice. So, next we're gonna go to the choker, because that's the next layer. We're gonna grab the darkest color. Oh wait, I fucked that up. I forgot to change it to a darker than the darkest. You're supposed to grab the darkest color and then make it even darker, and then that's the color you use for the line art. There we go. Oh yeah, already you can see it like so much more clearly than you could before. Just the little things. It's just the little things. Now, it looks weird here because the darker colors for this are like a darker pinkish. for a darker purple. That's not dark enough. There we go. Because she's angry, right? So, Blue, welcome in. Thank you for contributing to science. I appreciate it. And then I'm gonna go up to over here where my hand lines are. I'm gonna rasterize that, alpha lock it, and color this in. Well, I still have the color fresh and ready. Yes, for science, exactly. You got it. For science, for science. Oh, we forgot to do the eyes before we start doing all this line filling, but we can do it in a bit. Alright, so the eyes are a little different. So we're gonna grab, where's the iris fill? Here we go. Iris, sclera, heart pupils, and eyelash fills are gonna come up as well. To the eye lines. Eye lines folder. Alright, and that way we're gonna rasterize the eyelash lines and then merge it with the eyelash fill, and then we're gonna alpha lock that and make it all the same color. The eyebrow lines can also be reduced here, as well as the eyebrow fill, which is bow ties, mouth, tongue. It was under hair fills, right? Because it was under the pink hair. There. And there. What you up to today, Blue? How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're having a good day so far. And then, because these areas of our eyelashes aren't filled, we're going to just quickly fix that. Oh wait, it's on alpha lock, so we can't. Turn the alpha lock off, and then fix it. And then turn the alpha lock back on. So now we're gonna shade our lashes. I'm about to ride a sleeper bus. What's a sleeper bus? One where you sleep? Is that a thing where you're in? Wait, what? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Blue? Go, 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 go. Where you sleep in full beds? Oh, that's so nice. I hope you have a nice trip. That sounds like a good time. So over the eyelashes fill layer, I'm going to make another vector layer, clipping mask it, multiply, and 48 opacity. 4 to 6 hours of rides. I would definitely sleep through that, though. That's the thing. It's like I can easily sleep so easily. Especially on a moving thing. Oh my god. Put me in a car with a pillow, let alone a bed. I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna be out. Hi, Polly. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Thank you for contributing to science. I appreciate it. How are you doing today? This is not dark enough, so we're gonna grab this color and make it darker. And then come through here with a line. Oh, we have a raid! Cinna! Can we get a shout out for Cinna, please? Hello, Cinna. Welcome in. Welcome in, Raiders. How was your stream? What were you doing? What were you playing? I bought a glass pane. Oh, nice. Thank you for the raid. What were you playing? 156 times? I'm a rookie. Yeah, the mods get it every day here, you know? You voiced your void and it answered back. Oh? What did it say? Welcome in, Raiders. My name's Trillestial or Trill. Today we're working on an emote. Hi, Addie. Thank you for contributing to science. I appreciate it. And friends, if you aren't already following Cinna, please go make sure you are doing so. It literally said, ack. Wow. Deep. Okay, I'm checking to see how I did the shadows over here. And it seems like we did what I'm doing right now, which is like a very 2D shading, but it works because it's an emote and not like a realistic interpretation of what I look like, you know? I'm not sure how to feel about it. Yeah, I'm not sure what that translates to. Quite honestly. Maybe like a laugh? Was it laughing at you? I imagine the void would laugh at me. Be like, who are you? To try to summon me. The void, you know? It was the glurp. I bought a glass pane and some sandpaper to make my own paint muller. Wow, mortar and pestle didn't work so good. Oh, well, good luck. I hope it goes well. They fucking landed in and made a camp with a treehouse. Unapologetically, as they should. As they should, though. I'm on the glurp side here. Sorry, not sorry. I hope it does it again. Again. So now the difference between this one and the other emote we did is I actually have to do both eyes, both lashes for everything. We're gonna edit this one first, and then I will go over this side. Thankfully with the lashes, I can pretty much just push everything off to the edge if I don't want it, and only worry about what's in the corners here. You know? The glass is very cheap, so even if it doesn't work out, I'll paint on it and rent it to someone, I guess. There you go. Okay. Continuing over here. Making it edgy. Alright. Here. That. I was supposed to have chicken nuggets with my dinner last night, and I didn't, and I just remembered. Just remembered I was supposed to make chicken nuggets and my mac and cheese, but I just ended up having the mac and cheese. I don't know why I thought about that. Shit. I'm doing good, follower. Thank you for asking. God, this cat's so cute. And at work, unfortunately, you catch the stream on my lunch breaks to help get through my day. I hope your work day is going by quickly, and I'm glad that they can help you get through your day, you know? Alright. I got some cheese and crackers here. Tee. I ate breakfast and stuff already. It was just more of like, for dinner last night, we were all having kind of like leftovers and stuff, and I was like, I'll have this mac and cheese. And then after I eat the mac and cheese, I'll come air fry some dino chicken nuggets. And then I totally forgot to do the second part and instead had a bowl of cereal. But no, I've eaten today. Don't worry. I'm eating right now even. This is the worst timeline. I feel that though. Having to make food is always such a chore. Like, ugh. Why do I need this to survive? Like, you just do. Here. There. This. Here. spicy cheese. Got some cheese and quackers. The spicy cheese. Magic. Yeah, sorry. Nightbot has the point right there. Black and white. It's just magic, unfortunately. As with most things, you know? Okay. It's definitely what the song's words are. It is kind of how it sounds. I am an EDM song. Thanks for translating. I got you. I got you. I would have never known. Exactly. Where would you be without me, chat? Where wouldst thou be without me? Where wouldst I be without you? In a pit, dead. All of us. Oh my god, this cat is like half awake right now. She's so cute. She does this sometimes. She'll just wake up from her nap, but like she isn't awake from the nap, you know? In a goth girl lap pillow. What? Right. Then
God is dead. God remains dead.
And we have killed him.
How shall we comfort ourselves? The murderers of our murderers. What was holiest and mightiest of our that the world has owned, has bled to death under our knives. Who will wipe this blood off us? What Wouter is there to cool ourselves?
Thank you for killing Godfollower, I appreciate it. This emo gives kind of old man yells at clouds from Symptoms vibe. It does give that kind of vibe. It does give that old man yells at the youth on his front lawn, you know? She's woken up, but not everything is in there. True. Also true. But that's okay. That's why we have the hive mind. So what I don't have, you guys can make up for. It works. It works. How many times do I have to teach you this lesson, old man? Oh, a SpongeBob. Such a good show, but a weird show. Emote Trill has the flu. My god, this cheese and cracker combo is really good. It's the spicy cheese. Does anybody else, when you get like a cracker stacker or any sort of cheese and cracker type thing, do you ever just lay them all out beforehand? Or is that just me? I like to see it all laid out. Like, here's what I'm about to eat. You know? Here are all the things I'm about to eat. Laid out before. You know? In the military, the jalapeno cheese spread was essentially gold. People bartered with that stuff. It sounds really good. Serial killer behavior. What? I'm just preparing. Autocorrect is not your friend. It's nobody's friend. But at the same time, we need it, you know? We're making it through our eyelash shading. Though I think I used a different type of... Did I do color dodge? No. Oh god, no, I did not do color dodge. Okay. Maybe I just did like a pinker color? Perhaps? True. It saves me when I don't know how to spell the word. This is true. Although sometimes I don't know how to spell it so badly that even autocorrect can't help me. And then I'm like, oh god. You know? I knew you were the cinnamon eating other cinnamons all along. Maybe. Jalapeno. Salary! Hello! Welcome in, it's good to see you. Hope you're having a good day today. Okay. Last tracker. Maybe. I love that. Thank you. That was amazing. Amazing. Why can't I change? I'm gonna make it a little bit more. Yeah. I think this is correct. I think this is the correct shading of food. You know? You're amazing, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you, though. Alright. I'm gonna change this to normal real fast. We're just gonna color grab. This will be the color we use. Go back to color burn? Oh god. I meant color dodge? No. The screen. 48. Continuing. Continuing. Not the Joomer emote. Not the Joomer emote. Get that fucker out of here. Oh, I didn't have an underline here. Okay. Cool. Past Me really ate on this eyelash. I hope I can do currently the justice of Past Me's work. Because it's kind of rough right now. I should have faith or something. I think. Never trust no Joomer. Never trust Joomer. He's always looking for ways to make life worse for people. It's his favorite thing to do. I don't want to redo all of these, so I'm gonna just do it all again anyway. I don't want to, but I'm going to anyway. General life. Okay. A little shine here, and a little shine here, and a little shine here, and the line. Okay. And then a little shine here.
You used to notice when I was broken, I was split right open. But you're too focused on your big moment. I felt so selfish, I became a spare.
I think that's all of it. Alright. Alright, let's go fix all those lines because they look hideous. Let's go fix all these lines because I hate them. I hate the way they look right now. follower. Thank you. Thank you for the double bubble. I appreciate it. Excuse me. Okay. Lines. I think I'm gonna change the color of these one more time. But we're gonna wait till we do all of this first, because I think my issue is the color I'm using isn't light enough. But before we do that, we're gonna just shape this and then rasterize it. And that'll be how we do it. Good. Oh, one more thing. But all of these cats are so cute, y'all. Princess is like super sassy, but sometimes she'll be the sweetest little baby ever, and it's really like, excuse me, it's really confusing. Because I'm not 100% sure what triggers the I'm happy and unhappy. She like, it's just random. Sometimes she's in a good mood and she'll purr and rub her face on your hand when you bring it for her to sniff, and she'll let you pet her belly, kind of, for a little bit, very softly, and like she'll make little biscuits. But then other times you even approach her and it's just huge hissing. It's like, okay, I'm sorry. I don't know what I did. Piss you off. It's very, you know, hit or miss. And then Lily's been a little afraid. So she actually hasn't been as sweet as she usually is, because she's a bit more timid. And part of me wonders if the last time we let her and Mumu see each other contributed to that at all, because there was kind of a bit of a stare down. And I think Mumu won, which is great for Mumu, but now Lily is all freaked out. Poor baby. Cat drama. The most interesting thing, I'm sure, but these babies are important. And it's important that they ideally get to know one another in a way that doesn't harm any of them. You know? Because, like, Princess and Lily are just apparently now getting to the point where they can, like, kind of stand to be around one another and do things. But Princess really wasn't about it for a really long time there. Alright, this eye is looking good. Come back over here now. This one. Still haven't gotten to go outside and play with Brownie. It's just too hot. But the little boy is adorable. He's so cute. I can't wait. Hopefully he survives for the 2 years required until he can come inside. Lena, thank you for contributing to science. Welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're having a good day so far. He has feline AIDS, leukemia, so he unfortunately may not live that long and can't be inside right now because Lily is only 3 years old and she needs to be at least 5 to not be, to not have the potential to catch it from being exposed to Brownie. So, if Brownie can make it for the next 2 years until Lily is old enough, then we can bring Brownie inside too, which would be really, really cool, you know? Hi, Mylena. Arlena, Arlena. We're getting somewhere on this shit, bro. Starting to look a little good here. Alright, Let's rasterize this shit and alpha lock it and paint it with this new color that we have here. Oh yeah, that's so much better. You can actually see the highlights now. Okay, unalpha lock it, duplicate it, change the duplicate to 25%, opacity, go to the original, filter, blur, Gaussian blur that shit. Set it to 15. Nice! Okay, looking nice, looking nice. I'm liking it, I'm liking it. Next, we're going to do... Oh, we have a little bit of time. I can do the next bit still. So we're going to put all of the eyelash fill into the folder because I'm all about hierarchy. So eyelashes. We can just leave that alone because it's both line and fill. Eyebrow lines, we'll do in a bit. Iris lines are going to just be a darker version of this blue. So we can rasterize those, alpha lock them, and let me color them in. Maybe a little bit darker. Yeah, that's fine. And then heart pupil fill is fine. Where's the heart? I heart lines copy. It needs to be this yellow. So we're gonna rasterize that, alpha lock it, and then I believe I had it. Yeah, I did. And so then we're gonna duplicate that, unalpha lock it. This is Clip Studio Paint, yes. I'm working with a lot of vector layers right now, which are like my new favorite things ever. Okay, so what else did I do here? Aside from all these cute circles and dots and shines. I think that was... Oh, I did the general shadow, but that can be something we do right now. Noted, yeah. I've been a big fan of it lately. Alright, so this can be all clipped to the Solera. No? Oh, I didn't fill in past here. Okay, let's fix that. Color the rest of the eye a little fast. Oops. What's this? Oh, that's just the eyelash. Iris fill needs to be on top of that. And clipping mask that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. My eyes! They took my fucking eyes! Okay. Nice. And then, do this. Then we can add another vector layer, clipping mask, multiply, dark blue, put the lines here. Oh wait, sorry. Rasterize. Filter blur, Gaussian blur. Nah, that's... Okay. Nice. Okay, we'll call it there for now. And we'll switch over to Oblivion. And I should finish this soon. Soon, TM. Maybe I'll work on it today after stream or something, I don't know. I have a lot of different things I'm working on. Worst case, we'll just continue it next time. Not tomorrow, but the Wednesdays when I'll touch this again. Tomorrow, we'll be working on those really cute Decora panels that I've been designing. That'll be it for the art portion of the stream today. If you aren't sticking around for Oblivion, I will be back in another hour with some Minecraft if that is more your jam. So feel free to stick around and just lurk, or head out and then come back. Or if you like Oblivion and don't like Minecraft, then be prepared for an hour of Oblivion, and then you can dip out after that for no Minecraft. It's up to you. But that's what's on the docket for today. About an hour of Oblivion, and then about 2 hours of Minecraft and out and eating. But before we get to any of that, I do have to run an ad break and reset the YouTube stream. So, if you're heading out, have a good day. And if you're sticking around, make sure you go run to the bathroom, take a stretch, get a snack if you need, and I'll be right back.